we're back for part two, and yeah, I'm back again here live. Uh, I just had to end the stream and reset because I'm pretty sure of it. You guys couldn't hear me. Can you guys hear me now? I'm trying to do this with them. We're all getting sore throat, sick, and all that. Fighting through this stuff, and of course, still fighting through the pain today. After I slipped last night on the ice, nearly probably almost broke my leg. Still pain in my hip, my knee, and of course on my lower back where I fell. But lucky enough, I called into work today because I just couldn't go in. I was sore and tired. I just couldn't do this. But, but if you guys didn't know about, if you guys been keeping up with my channel, uh, I just posted a recent video this week of unboxing and doing a full review of the AEW World Trios Championship. Yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, go watch it. Go watch it. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. If you guys are new to my channel, want to know all about, especially that belt and all the bad boys right behind me. Check out my main channel, 447 videos now, I think, or something like that. Uh, and if you're new, like, share, and if you haven't subscribed, please do, guys. After all, I'm already gone up to 800, and it seems to me I keep on gaining some and then losing the exact same sum. Like, it's one thing to be a subscriber, but when you join on and off every now and then, it's just why you do that. Best bet, stay as a fan, stay as a subscriber. Help me build up this channel so it will do a lot for me and a lot for you guys when I give back to you. And I know coming soon to do a video for you guys, it'll be the 800 subscriber belt giveaway video. But yeah. Anyway, I think before I had to cut this stream off and start over again, I was talking about how my job was, how it was corrupted, how it was basically it was a shitty it's a shitty company because it's just ridiculous. I've been in this company for 7 years, and I'm not going to mention the company's name because, after all, again, it's a no media clause. But yet, I'm pretty sure I can talk shit about them as long as I don't mention the name. But I'm pretty sure some of you guys, you know what it is. Hey, what's up, man? You all right? Well, other than the fact that I'm sick and of course dealing with the pain I'd gone through last night, after all, my knee is hurting, my hip is hurting, and my lower back's hurting because I slipped on ice last night on the way coming home from work. Yeah, I just got home from work last night around 3 in the morning. Next thing you know, I tried to walk up the porch or try to walk into my driveway. Didn't know there was ice there. I slipped and fell on the ground and almost felt like a little slight like pulling sensation in my hip and leg. Oh, I mean, there. I'm not even in my 30s yet, and yet I'm feeling pain from slipping on ice. I just called off work because I was not gonna go in today. Not only the fact I'm dealing with this, I'm feeling sick, and of course after just slipping on ice last night, I'm in more pain. So I'm not gonna try to fight through that at work. You're like, you know what? And two, I rarely call off work. I rarely call in sick days or vacation days. I only maybe have one day a year I call off of work in that. So best bet they just give me some damn respect, knowing that, and not just give me a ton of shit for calling one day off. Well, they're gonna have me for what, the whole next week until the 19th, and then I'll be off. And then I'll be off for 4 weeks, and then we start up again, all 7 days nonstop indefinitely, as far as I hear. And that's what I get for working in a company that involves with the automotive industry. Get better, man. Yeah, I'll try. Taking Motrin, taking antibiotics, all that stuff. That sucks. Get better. Are you watching Saturday Night Main Event? Yes, I am. Indeed. Guys, we're reaching an end of an era. Tonight's the last night we're gonna see John Cena in the ring. I mean, I was shocked when I heard about WrestleMania. Uh, what was it, 36, for when it was the Undertaker's last match, and now here we are at Saturday Night Main Event for John Cena's last match. Two icons that I remember growing up watching as a kid, and it's gonna be wow. What's your dream? My dream My dream is the fact that I want to get the hell out of my job because it just plain sucks. It's a corrupted place. Literally, it's people ratting out other people just so that they can get up on the world. Man, my brother worked at this job with me and our friend, but our friend got fired at the job because he was posting stuff about the company on TikTok, and I mean, I hate to say it, but like an idiot, he was doing it while he was in the factory. Got caught, guy snitched on him, and they fired him like that. What's up? Hi, Aram. How are you? Welcome to the stream. But literally, and the people that are running HR, one of them was once a member of our family. Some bitch with a really oversized hair, looking like a jug, like those like 50s, 60s style jug heads. But it looks like literally picture Roseanne Barr with the 80s style haircut back in her like the first two seasons of Roseanne. It's that type of bitch. That I don't. Man, I hope that changes. It ain't gonna change much. Hey, Robin Johnston. Yeah. So I'm just gonna. So if you guys don't like the fact that I'm a bit of the raging of this company, I apologize. But you know what? These fuckers deserve it. And as well, I'm also gonna talk about the. I'm gonna talk about other stuff once I'm done with this. But you know, it's a live stream, and I got nothing else to do other than maybe talk shit about the company I work for. And I tell you what, I'm gonna say if I do mention about the name, I'm gonna change the name up so you still know what it's about and all that. What are you doing? Just doing a live stream for you guys, and while I put on a movie, Violent Night. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a Christmas movie, mostly like a Christmas comedy movie. Don't you have any job? Yeah, I do have. Yeah, I do have a job. I work at this bullshit ass plastic factory in the state of Michigan, and again, I'm gonna call it, just for privacy and protection. I'm calling it NACO. NACO Intercontinental TLC. We'll say it, and I'll let you guys try to figure out a way what I'm talking about. Shut up, Robin. Thanks, Iram. Yeah, I work at this job, and I've been watching old John Cena matches for like the last 4 days. And yeah, and speaking of, I mean, for John Cena's last match tonight, I'm excited to have this out. My my WWE WWE spinner belt, fully restored and on real leather. Perfect belt to have out watching John Cena face Gunther for one last time. Be quite a match, and to know if well, are you a kid or what? Robin. It's funny. What are you, a fucking troll? As far as I know, you ain't just gonna. Nah, I ain't no kid. But all I know is you're just a guy who's just like the troll, Virgin WWE fan, David Braca Jr. I ain't no virgin. Be quiet, Robin. Thank you. Better yet, if Robin don't like the fact what I do, why the hell are you on my live stream for? Just to post hate? Dave 25 owns you. The Dave 25 podcast. 25 podcast. You don't own me. No one owns. You're a WWE weirdo. I've been growing up with WWE for over 20 years. And I ain't the only WWE person or someone that's been watching wrestling for over that long. Ask my buddies that are the true fans of my channel. Hey, Virgin WWE fan, all those belts? Yeah, I like collecting belts. Just like you like to collect dust, just like you like to collect bugs. Change your channel name. I've already changed it. In fact, I'll be right back, guys. Coming. Yeah. All you trolls out there think you can just, I don't know, make my day more miserable. Look at all those championship belts he could sell. I don't know. You guys are lame. His poor mother. Hey, jobless, where are you? Wow. See, one minute. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna take any shit from him. You got enough belts to start your own organization. Well, yeah, that your mom gave you any respect. Indeed, thank you. Maybe you got no women. See, these type of people on here, ignore them, guys, because they just want to try to have a little fun because they can't do anything of their own lives. Here comes jobless. No, see, this guy's stupid. Does he not think if I was jobless, how do I get like over 51 belts in my collection? This guy's probably on the welfare jobs. I'll defend you, brother. Bullies are weak. Yeah. You think I'm? You think I? You think I'm worried about some carb some weak ass keyboard troll that talks a bunch of shit but yet has nothing to back up because all he hides behind a keyboard? Because truth be told, this these morons don't see the fact that they can say whatever the hell they want. They don't know me. They don't know nothing about me whatsoever. And what they say is just plain nonsense. Your poor father. My poor father. I don't have a father. My father's an asshole. No, better yet, no, I never had a father. As far as what we call him, I call him sperm donor. So yeah, you want to talk about poor father? What father? My father was a kind of a dick. I do better in my life. You're living in your mother's house. No, dickhead, this is my house. Told you you are a bastard. You know, see, what a day. So where I have trolls that want to piss me off. Yeah, I'll keep eating. Lunchtime. I'm hungry, so maybe you will feel better. I'm already feeling better because I know in the fact looks like all the damn trolls decide to walk away knowing they can't win this battle. Ignore these assholes. Yeah, I'm not gonna need them. Pretty sure, but these are the type of guys. I'll search you up. Good luck. See, that's how you know about these type of people. All the trolls are those that never felt love from their own families. Hey, another job is named my ramp. See, look at it. Robin here and all them. Probably because they never had love or never felt love in their life or had a girl that walked over and so much as touched their dicks. So now we want to take their anger out to other people that are just trying to do their life. Bullies get hurt. See, like people like Robin there, thinking they can make their days better because the fact is they had a shitty day from work. Their boss was probably wanted to fire them, or even if they had a boss, probably or was playing Call of Duty and got his ass killed like over 20 times, never gotten one kill before, and rage quit, and then decided, oh, let me just live stream some. Let me go on a live stream with some guy and just try to make him feel miserable, just like me. But no, I'll look up. Robin Johnson, yeah, just some nameless loser, nameless loser. You're going live over me. Hey, there's nothing about going. belts up for sale. They're not for sale. And I don't work for you. I have my own channel. I built that damn thing up, built this channel up from the bottom, and I got over 800 subscribers now. As far as I know, Dave, I don't know who the hell you are, and most likely I don't care. Because to me, you even sound like a jackass that I work with at my current job at, let's say, NATO Intercontinental. Because Dave there is a douchebag. As far as I'm concerned, he's a fucking rejected Duck Dynasty wannabe deer piss drinker. Oh, sorry, my baby. You can eat with that baldness. Baldness? I got hair, man. Not my fault that you can't find a woman to suck your dick. Papa Grizzly, what's your info? All these championships are going to be on Facebook Marketplace. Ain't going nowhere, Dave. The only way they're going to be going is if you could pry them from my cold dead hands. Hey, David, if you ever feel useless, then there is a guy called DMT with baldness. You know what? You want to useless? Order 66. You know what? Maybe it's time I'm gonna do something about this and tell you what, Dave and this Robin. I think I'm gonna put these guys in the timeout, so we don't have to worry about them. It's too late, David Branson Jr. I still know your name. See, look at that. Don't worry about those guys, because Dave and Robin Johnson are all out. They're not gonna be showing on this live stream anytime now. Dave 25 has no viewers. Clearly, yeah. See, he's got no viewers because he realizes I'm the one that's doing more on my channel, and he's just trying to steal my viewers just so he can feel good. But don't worry, guys. That David guy and that Williams guy is done. Because he sucked, David Branson Jr. Yeah. So that's what I say, guys. I don't need no trolls in that in my streams. That's good. He's got. Yep. Like those dumbass trolls don't realize. I'm not gonna take. I'm not gonna take harassment and bullying on my channel in my live stream. Because I already dealt with that enough at my crappy job. And I'm gonna pause this movie for right now. I'm gonna make David Jr. my enemy for life. Well, don't. Hey, Don't be holding a grudge against those trolls. Because the thing is, why are you gonna go after them? It does no good for anybody. Let them try to, you know, let them, the best way to deal with them is to ignore them. They're trying to get attention. Probably because they didn't get enough love when they were a kid from their mommy and daddy. What I can do to the bottom. So, in fact, no, what bothers them is to be ignored. Don't even mention their names. I just removed them here from the live stream. They're on timeout for 24 hours. So now, wherever they want to try to post in that, I can't do it. Last time, John Cena. Yep. Nice. The last time is now, Iram. Yeah. What the trolls are, to me, just a bunch of losers that don't see my intelligence. Don't see what I know. They think they know me, but they don't. It's like I'm Charlie Kirk to them. Where's Pez? I'm not sure. But, well, I'm like Charlie Kirk to them. That they try to prove me wrong, and I just show them the facts. Josh says I'm a jobless loser, that or a kid. Huh? If I was a kid, then what is this all over my face? I'm jobless. Oh, so you tell me I got 51 belts to my collection that cost nearly 300, maybe even close to $500 sometimes. What, you think I got that off of food stamps and some shit? Come on. Or unemployment? Get fucking real. That's what I say. Fuck those guys. Looks like tasty. Just some fries. All right. But anyway, before I was rudely distracted by Tweedle dipshit and Tweedle dumbass. I like to talk about this the company I work for. Because why not? What do you think? John Cena can win? Well, not sure if he'll win. Because most times, if he follows honorable traditions, how wrestling was, most people when they retire, they usually lose on their last match. Yeah, Angle did it. Goldberg did it. Pretty much the only one uh, that didn't do it the old traditional way was Undertaker. But then again, I think it was probably because I don't know, out of respect. And plus two, it was WrestleMania. You only lost twice at WrestleMania. Did you watch Peacemaker season two? I'm trying to get into watching the Peacemaker stuff. Yeah, like I'm just trying to keep up with it's Welcome to Derry. Just watch the most recent episodes. you guys haven't seen Violent Night, I can recommend watching it. It has John Leguizamo in it. It has a guy named Mr. Scrooge, but I'm pretty sure he goes by the name Jimmy. But yeah, he calls little Mr. Scrooge to take out some guards, and then when you're about to go for the kill for one more guard, he goes, "Bah humbug, motherfucker." Well, I watched 12 episodes, 2 episode of. Oh, okay. Uh, but yeah, yeah, only 8 episodes. Oh, okay. Well, believe me, I'm trying to keep up with certain things. Yeah. Who's your favorite female wrestler now? Oh, favorite female wrestler. I think I have to go with Rhea Ripley still. No, the fact she's a badass. But I think a lot of other people like her. But they're out. She's mommy. But yeah. I'm glad they had AJ Lee back as well. I also like her. Yeah. Wow. Well, 30 minutes already. Don't get me wrong, but can you can say something? Oh, sorry. Just a little hungry, so I thought I'd get some food in before I go back to chatting. But yeah, let's see. Tonight, we got Cody Rhodes versus Oba Femi, the undisputed WWE champion versus the NXT champion. Crap. The Bar Evans and the X Division champion take on AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. I mean, don't get me wrong. I could say something about my secret. If it's, I don't know about anything about secrets here, man. It's not much of a secret if you're going to talk about it on my live stream. But see. I think there's also so Ruka taking on Bailey. I think there's a title match. I'm not sure, but I know the biggest thing is probably going to be the main event of Cena versus Gunther. Cena's final match. Yeah. I want to say, and I'm going back to my job about this place. I worked for this shithole of a job for 7 years now. And the person in HR is a complete bitch. And yet always seems to been a bitch to me and my family, like my brothers and that, because we have an older half brother who was married to one of her relatives. I think it was her niece or cousin or something like that. I'm not sure and don't really give a shit because maybe we were family before, but we're not now, and so fuck off. But it seems to me she always tried to screw me and my family out of the jobs there. So I'm pretty sure of it. I'm probably sure of it. She wanted to have me fired because one of the asshole floor supports there that I work with, and I definitely want to knock his ass out. But I try so hard to hold in my anger, hold in my rage, because he knows. Because he made that thinking he thinks he can knock me out, and I'm thinking, nope, you don't know me for sure, and you don't look like the guy that would last a minute when I've beaten your fucking ass down to the ground. But let's just say he probably said, yeah, you would have been fired, pretty much been fired by now. But this bitch, what happened? Well, I'm sorry. This bitch is now on medical leave. She's been running around in a fucking hover round in her fucking office the whole for months. Now the fat bitch is out, and they have someone else sitting in her office. Good, because yeah, fuck her. Not literally, because she's a nasty hoe. But I mean, the bitch looked like a goddamn dyke to begin with. From a distance, she looks like a lesbian. And nothing I have nothing against lesbians. Wait a minute. I have nothing against the LGBTQ whatever community. Believe me, I have no hatred to anybody for what they like, for who they are. Believe me, everyone should be treated with respect. But if you're gonna treat me with disrespect, I'm treating you with disrespect. And the people from there, I say fuck them. Did something bad happen to you in your work office? I don't work in an office place. I work in a factory. I'm saying the people that run that place seem to want to screw me over because 3 or 4 years ago, when I was working there, I worked in quality for 2 years. And when I was in quality, they forced me to work a whole bay by myself. Where I have to check, gauge, and inspect parts for like 8, 9 to even 10 presses. Like a bay could have like one bay I worked in, it's North Bay, has presses 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. So that's like 10 presses in one bay. In South Bay, they have, one for 13. But they expect me to work with like eight, not like 7 to 8 presses a night. Check them all, 100% them, and pass them on my own. And this was during the time when we were working 6 months straight, 12 hours nonstop, 7 days a week. We were all tired and exhausted. Yeah, somebody misbehaving, you then show them what you are. Well, not when they are the boss, but I'm telling you. Then we were in that. Then they took me to the office and told me the stuff I was saying. Maybe you couldn't handle quality. Oh no, I can handle quality. It's the fact that you're making me do it all by my damn self. It's impossible. Eventually, one of the bad parts are going to pass through. Which it's funny. After I left quality and went back as a as a machine operator, when I was in quality, they got rid of containment. They had people that check parts in a certain area. They got rid of that. And they had one person per bay. And then when I went back as a machine operator, they had like 2 or 3 people now in a bay inspecting parts, inspecting presses, checking gauge and all that. Yeah, in office we faced humiliation. Yeah. So either way, when I left quality and became floor operator, that's when they brought back containment and they had more people in the bay. So you can't tell me I've been screwed out of my position as a quality tech in this place when they did that. When I was there, it was just me alone. And then when I left, they found 2 to 3 other people to check a bay. Splitting up, like say, like if it was like 9 presses running, each one of them could take 3 presses and check them there. So let's just say I got screwed out of that company all because of that bitch in HR. I'm not gonna make reference. I'm not gonna say names because after all, don't want you guys looking them up and talking shit about them and let it get back to me. But yeah, the person in HR was a complete bitch. Then the place is so corrupt as well. Whatever you say in this place, you gotta know this is DTA. You don't trust anyone because when the day they let me go from quality, I was in their office. There was only 3 people in that office: me, the HR bitch, and the head of quality. And apparently, this fucking the fat ass Duck Dynasty rejected floor support that I work with. This I love my daddy, fucking retarded fat fuck of floor support. They fired you? No, they didn't fire me. They let me go in the quality department and bumped me down as a machine operator. Basically, they demoted me. I mean, they gave me options of either I could come back as a floor operator or just say, you know what, this isn't for me. Like they've had the job. I wish I would have picked the latter and quit. But I stuck around for as long as I could. But yeah, there's no such thing as confidentiality in this workplace. Whatever you say about someone will always come back to may bite you in the ass because this that the fat fuck floor support Turns out he knows the fact of why I left quality, even though he wasn't in the damn room. That's why I realized there's no such thing as confidentiality. So I said, you know what? To the bitch in HR, fuck you. To the head of quality, fuck you and your lazy eye too. Which I'm surprised. How the fuck are you when you have one eye looking straight while the other one to the side? That's what I said. I mentioned names because after all, in fact, maybe I should mention initials then. The HR bitch, we call her RY. Her initials are RY. In the head of quality, we're going to call her TC. Or is it TK? I don't know. I think it's TC. Oh, yeah. There are only two in the room besides me. Yeah, I like your energy. See, they screw employees out of positions that they don't like. And they screw employees that they don't like out of their positions in the factory, trying to make them run off. You know, they need people. And that's probably the reason why I haven't been fired yet. Either they're trying to torture me, I realize if they lose me, there'll be more screw than when I was there. And the people supervisors are a joke to begin with. One guy, when I was working a third shift, the people supervisor, I'm not going to mention his name, we're going to call him PP. After all, that's his initials, so we're calling him PP. I wish to mention his name, but then again, I don't want people going at him. Then they're coming back at me. But he's an African American, slightly bald, but yet he looks like yet that guy is a sex offender for sure. Hit it on young female coworkers at the time, chatting them up at the presses though they should be working, and yet he throws his authority around like he's a king there. Forget those MFs. Thank you. This guy, I shit you not, just didn't like me. I had that vibe. He didn't like me at all. He had a grudge against me for some reason, which I don't know why. But I'm doing my damn job, and then you just come after me because what I do something you don't like. Hold on, I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, you're doing your best, buddy. Yeah, I know, but the police don't give a damn about that. But anyway, this so PP, I'm gonna keep calling that because he's a prick anyway. Believe me, I really hard to want to bring hatred to anyone or harm to anybody. That's not me, but the guy literally just makes my day a living hell. Always checking up on me. Like, don't you have anything better to do besides just want to be on me all the time? One day, a supervisor that was running the machine shut the machine down too early before they matched the numbers, and so people had to stay over to run that number out, which could have been like an hour or two. And I don't know, everybody chooses me to stick around the game. Like, what about the people that were on here? Like, they should be running that. Like one, you had to do it. I was like, out of everyone, you had to choose me. and apparently I just was already bad enough. I had to stay over anyway. I was just like, man, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Said it like that. He turned back around and with this like a stern look on his face, he's like, "You're about this close to losing your job. Knock it off." Man, he was lucky enough. Between us, we had a big box because we didn't have racks for this press. We had to put him in a box. Literally, he was lucky enough that I was on one side of the box and he was on the other side. Because if he was close to me, they like to disturb people. But that's what I'm saying. If he was right next to me, told me that, man, I wish I would have told him. The only thing that's about to be knocked off is your fucking head. If you're gonna continue to piss me off, because I don't mind walking out of here without a job, but I know I'm gonna walk out of here without a job, maybe in handcuffs and a smile on my face, knowing that I just nearly battered your fucking head into the goddamn concrete floor. Believe me, I would have hurt the guy that day. I wish I would have paralyzed him. Then knock him down and stomped on his fucking neck. And then I hate to say that about anybody, knowing that you guys are now seeing the rage inside me. They threat always about losing job, but that's what I'm saying. If I lose my job, then I got nothing left to lose. You forget you're setting off a time bomb. You're setting off a pipe bomb that once it goes off, it's hitting anything in sight. And you're the one that's close by. You're definitely not getting away unscathed. Pretty sure of it. Once I start bashing your head in and literally make you paralyzed, anyone that dares to want to walk up to me and try to stop me is going to be the next one on my shit list. So, so I was saying, thank God that when third shift was disbanded, they split us up. He went to first shift. I said, I'm going to second shift because I'm not fucking with him. I would have lost my job, pretty much beating the shit out of him on first shift because I wanted to kill the guy. And as much as I say about that is, girl, you're just saying threats and that, but like, no, I really want to hurt the guy, and that's no threat. That's a promise. I would have hurt him. Hey, we work at a factory where we got a lot of heavy equipment that is, if it's not nailed down, I could grab and use. Hell, I could even grab a broomstick and beat the shit out of him. We got like these, like almost like crowbar like tools they use to poke out hot plastic from the presses that come from the Gaylord thing out into the press. They literally have these like almost, it looks like a crowbar on a stick. Like it has a handle on the back of it. It looks like a crowbar type of tool. They use that and they poke and pull out the hot like gooey plastic shit that oozes out of the press. I could have grabbed that and swung at him like it was a baseball bat. They deserve, yeah. And the only reason probably why I haven't been fired yet because I never attempted to even do shit like that. Because many times I just have that thought. It's like, you don't see in my mind, and you'd be thinking, I wonder what it'd be like. How would it feel if I just went out and just full rage and just took you down and bashed your head in and not stop until I saw blood or till you stopped moving? And I think the, by the time I'm pretty sure I did all that, the cops would still not have been there because I would have done the deed, grabbed my shit, and left the building. And I know it would be stupid to go home because they have my home address and just have and give the cops that they're coming up to my house. Obviously, I want to go home. I'll go somewhere else. So, truth be told, I already knew I would have lost my job, but yeah, I would have had at least a good, happy smile on my face knowing I just beat the shit out of someone that deserved to get their ass beaten. Because that's what they realize. These companies don't. They think they have all this power because they can run. They can tell people what to do because they have this hierarchy job. The most annoying part is after a fight, we have seen their faces. Yeah, and I probably would have kicked him again while he was down and out. That I wear steel toe boots. I would have stopped his head in and I would not have stopped. Believe me, until they pulled me off, or if the cops came in and arrested me. Because these guys really do piss me off, and they not realizing that holding out my I've been storing up anger in my system, in my mind, for over 20 years because I dealt with this rage and anger from my father's side. I even hate to say it because I don't call him my dad. He was a complete asshole in my family that we try to wipe his memory from us forever. And I've been holding in this anger for so long, and I know one day when I let it out, they don't give holiday days. Oh no! Speaking of which, get this. Just I think it was there this year alone or last year. They tried to pull a fast one. Their scheme. They pull scandalous shit under the noses, and they could get away with it because they make sure of it. Like we work, they work for Chrysler. I'm only gonna say that this company I work for works for because we do work on a parts for a Chrysler car. Chrysler nowadays comes in and inspects the presses and the factory. Some presses are supposed to run with a certain amount of people. This was the early years. One press had to have four operators. It was put down to have four operators on it. I was working, it was only two. They had to make it work faster on that to do a two-person job. But then when the Chrysler people come in and inspect it, they're going to shut presses down and put four people on there, or they'll shut the press down completely so they don't know they're running with two people so they can make extra money for it because they're getting paid for that press to run as a four-person job. It would be paid less if it was they found out it was two people. And you probably wonder how did they know that? Chances are they got a fucking mold that works with Chrysler. It comes back to them like, hey, Chrysler's coming in and all that type of stuff. Where did these two go? I'm not sure. Yeah, I know. How does it feel about bad parent? Yeah, but many times I wanted to kill my own father for that. Certain things he did, and you know what? I just wanted to wipe him out of my life. He's already out of my life. And I've done better without that bastard. But yeah, so my work is crooked. They're getting extra money, telling the companies they work for with contracts, we're running presses like this, even though they're not. Then 2 years ago, before the 4th of July, they were telling us we had to work the 4th of July. Normally we never do. And the problem is because we work with a company in Canada of all places, Windsor. We work for a factory that's in Windsor, Canada. No offense to my Canadian folks, but I tell you what, fuck Windsor and fuck Canada. Because the fact is, they're making us work our asses off, and they're gonna make us work our asses off when we're off when the holidays are over. We're gonna have to work nonstop, 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. That is bullshit. So again, I'm I'm no offense to my Canadian fans, but I'm saying to the people that I work for and for the factory that we send our shit to, fuck them. But anyway, they want us to work the 4th of July, and guess what? They were not going to make us get that holiday pay till the next day. I mean, we'll still get the holiday pay, but not on the day of. And the problem was, in my state, that's illegal. If you're working a holiday, you're supposed to get the holiday pay on the holiday, not a day before, not a day after. They want us to work the holiday, the 4th of July, and not get the holiday pay till the day after we work. And knowing from the Department of Labor, that's illegal. Someone was going to blow the whistle on them until they heard about it and they had to change it right away. They're like, okay, you're not working the 4th. going to take the fourth off, or you're going to work the fifth. If no one ever blew the whistle on them, it went straight. If we would have to work the fourth, and then showed it go right to our state's Department of Labor or someplace about that, OSHA or whoever runs the stuff like that, and showed them the evidence, they would investigate that company, find them a good decent amount of money, and tell them, because I heard for them breaking this law to make them not get holiday and literally not get the holiday pay on that holiday because it's a I don't know if it's a felony or it's a misdemeanor. I don't know what the hell it is. Either way, them pulling that act, they would literally be fined for it. I don't know how much. Maybe to hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they had to pay, I think, tens of thousands of dollars to every employee that worked that day. And we have about that time we had about like 100 so employees. So you're talking about nearly over $100,000 in fines, plus another $100,000 you got to pay to every employee, or $100,000 for all the employees that worked that day. So yeah, you want to talk about how corrupted working a factory job, especially an automotive factory job like this one. So now you know the job I work for is so corrupted, and you probably wonder why I still work there. Well, the only reason why I still work there is because it's close by. It's like a 30-minute walk from my house. And of course, it does pay good. It's raw. When I got these belts and done all this stuff I did, it doesn't pay good. I can't do anything about your life or an office, but I pray to the God that you will get a better life and better job. Thank you, Iram. And plus, too, it's like, you know, but as well, the place gives you free life insurance or free health insurance, free optical, free dental, and hearing. They do all that free for the blue. They gave me Blue Cross Blue Shield just for working for them. I don't know other jobs that would give you free life insurance, but this place did and set me up for all this stuff. But I feel like it's not even worth it anymore. Just like people say, for me beating the shit out of certain employees, it's like they say it's not worth it. It's like maybe not. You may not think it's worth it. I mean, yeah, obviously, if I get caught doing all that stuff, they charge me and I could go to prison or something like that, go to jail. And it's like, yeah, I mean, even on like attempted murder, it's like what, I don't know, 5 to 10 years. I mean, hell, places was basically like a prison already. What's wrong with spending another five in a real one? But it's literally ridiculous, this place. And I don't understand why I thought about working there. Now, because I feel like I almost want to just say, you know what, screw it, fuck you, I quit, and then just work at the McDonald's next door. I mean, they're starting up as 16 an hour, but I can work my way up to 18, and that day it's $1 or so less than that I'm getting paid right now. But tell you what, at least I don't have to worry about constant overtime nonstop. I work at my own hours, and two, I'm used to it because I used to work in a fast food joint. So yeah, I can be fine with that. I know it's supposed. I know it's like certain jobs. Like, yeah, life insurance is very useful. Heard that in America, most of your company don't fulfill life insurance. Kind of scam. Is this true? Well, I'm not sure about it, but I mean, then when I dislocated my shoulder at the workplace and had to get surgery, all that was kind of paid off with from my insurance from Blue Cross Blue Shield, thanks to the company. But as I said, if it wasn't for them, I pretty much would have to pay out of pocket. It would have been like thousands of dollars just for my surgery from last year. But I'm telling you, me working at this shithole of a job, this plastic factory, you know, NACO Intercontinental TLC. I'm calling it that. It's not the real name, but pretty much you can figure out what I'm talking about if you look real hard for it. it's just saying, some people there are just corrupt, scheming, sniveling bastards. They would sell their own fucking mothers to make money. Literally, that's what the people supervisors are. PP. My supervisor of that shift, I'm gonna just call him B. BL. And I don't know who who they have for third shift. I don't think they have a person for that yet, but literally, those guys, they won't give a fuck about you at all. Because if it comes back at them, they're gonna just get rid of you because they're gonna save their own asses. And that's how it is for companies. Most higher up bosses would save their ass before they worry about anybody else. They worry more about their money over the company, over the people they screw over. They don't give a fuck about anyone but themselves and their own wallets. But if you have rough days, then you should sometimes smoke cigarettes. No, no, that's not me. Pal, I don't smoke. First off, I got asthma. And with my health, cigarettes, I don't want cigarettes to mess up my system that I already has. Yeah, I've been around with people that smoked all my life. That smoke cigarettes. Of course, being around with secondhand smoking, that's the reason probably why I got asthma. Probably the reason why I'm eventually may develop COPD. Because every time around this time of year when my lungs get wild up where I couldn't breathe, I had to go to the hospital to get steroids injected into my system to help me breathe. Hey, you okay? Yeah, I'm all right, Jordan. I'm just, you know, finally I was able to rant out about this place. Cigarettes help to relax, but I think it's not for you. Of course, it's not for me. Cigarettes kill. I am. I think best bet you don't need certain toxins to help you relax, like drinking alcohol, smoking cigarettes, smoking, the devil lettuce, or any type of drugs. You don't need that. As far as I'm concerned, I best bet I just want to let my to feel relaxed. I feel like it's just I want to get it out there to let other people know. There's what I go through is hell enough, and the fact that other people see it helps me relax because they know what I go through and how they too will avoid that shit. That's why I say don't go to this type of company. For even people that are watching that are from my state of Michigan, don't go to this company. They will screw you over. They screw everyone else over just to make more money. It's a multi-million to near billion-dollar company, and all they ever do is with a smile on their face get flip the double bird because all they care about is themselves. The motto has always said, "I care, I will show you." No, it's more like, "I don't care, I will fuck you over." That's basically what this company is. So to everyone of this company, I mean, there's some people that I enjoy because I wouldn't mind talking to them. But the fat fuck, deer piss drinking, Duck Dynasty reject, daddy loving bitch, inbred, the fat bitch of HR, the dyke looking cunt, we'll call, I think her was RN, the lazy eyed quality tech bitch, TC, and of course those supervisors like PP and BL. And of course to Windsor, everyone around this company. Oh yeah, and another guy who walks around with a fucking clipboard with a goofy ass shitty grin that sets up the schedules for this place. You know what? You all suck a big fat one, and here's one for all of you. That's why I think about you, Nako. best bet you suck on my nuts because you're a piece of shit company and a scandalous one, and I can't wait till one day you get what's coming to you. Eventually, someone's gonna slip up. They're gonna investigate, and I hope they shut your company down. Thanks, buddy, for informing us about that kind of company. See, that's the thing. That's the thing about my country. They run on scandalous shit, and you know they are scandalous, but that's how it makes the money. If they try to be honest with people, there would not be much of factory jobs. My grandfather worked a factory job most of his life. He spent nearly all the way to his final days working for a great company. I think he worked for Ford, better than the company I was working with. He's been doing that for mostly, I think, decades. I feel like I'd rather do something better in my life. I'd rather do something better than just working at a factory job. Like if I was able to make this a living, like to make thousands of people, like to have thousands of people around the world, of my country alone, watch my videos and do stuff like this. Like to be creative. Hell, if I could even try being a voice actor, you know. Well, hi there, folks. Goofy here, and I'm telling you, this company I work for is bullshit. Yep, like that type of stuff. Business is business is risk job. It sucks. Yeah, no, it's all under the table type shit. Hey, people make more money selling drugs. Nowadays, there's some drugs out there that now can be legally to sell. Like nowadays, it's like working a factory job is just a pain in the ass. I'd rather look for one that pays about the exact same amount and is close to my house. But some of those are hard to find. Anyway, I'm gonna done ranting about all that crap. Wow, we're going on for over an hour now. Yeah. Well, I'm excited to see. But then again, like I said, guys, I already called in to work, so yeah, they got a problem with it. They could go eat a fat one. I don't give a fuck. Well, not my concern. But yeah, excited to see Saturday Night Main Event tonight. Uh, John Cena's final match, and of course, I'll have this out. My WWE spinner out of real leather and fully restored as well. Maybe I'll remove the spinner part of it. Yeah, all that type of stuff. Take a break if you can, buddy. Yeah, that's why I'm here now. Finally, saying, because hey, I rarely take days off. Only maybe once a year I have a vacation day. Even though I have weeks of vacations, I only take one of them off. The rest they will just put into my paycheck by the end of the year. But yeah, this is the time I do for myself. I do for me because I don't give a fuck about the company. I mean, hell, they're already paying me, so you know what? If I have the right to leave, I can leave as I please. And if I want to take a day off, I can. And if they deny it, I'll just call in. Raw. A lot of people call in all the time to save their vacation days, and a lot of them call in for no. Apparently, it's supposed to be for an obvious reason, but they don't check up on that. Be like, oh, like they can call in anytime they want just because they can't handle a press. I know one operator did that a couple of times. Calls in and doesn't want to work because he can't handle the stress of the press. Like, I mean, okay, and some people are, oh, I get it. Like, here I am busting my ass, working harder because the guy calls in because he can't handle it. Oh, give me a fucking break. But you know what? I'm calling in, and this is for me. Holiday season is coming. Yeah, I know. What do you think? Who will win? AJ Styles will be AJ Styles' as opponent. That I cannot tell. Because then again, I heard they said that next year is going to be AJ Styles' retirement year as well. Well, who's to say? this right there. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna probably do this in an hour. I'm gonna probably stop at an hour 20. They give time off in Christmas, right? Yeah. Well, same. I'm gonna be off on a holiday break for within 4 weeks. But I've been but yet dealing with the pain from last night. I'm definitely taking today off because I already called in. Got a problem with it? Well, eat shit. I don't care. Your company never give a fuck about me before, and now they will matter because I'm not there. I don't give a shit. But yeah, the place was so scandalous to themselves anyway. But it reminds me of that one song I hear on YouTube. It's like by a guy, I think it's called Wheeler or something like that. I forgot his name, but that's the name of the song called "Fuck This Job." That's definitely what I want to play because I don't really give a shit about the company. But anyway, yeah. Do you have any plans for this Christmas? Well, I already got all my plans set up for that now. But definitely, I would when I do have the holiday break, which is probably after the 19th, after work. I definitely will say if I have times off, I will be doing a holiday live streaming from when I'm off of work to before I go back, all that stuff. Yeah, I'll be doing a lot of that type of stuff. But anyway, yeah, looks like I'm gonna probably do the outro now because we're reaching 2 minute mark. So thank you guys so much for being a part of this live stream. Thank you all for sticking with me this long, and thank you so much for all the likes. Uh, don't forget if you're new to my channel, if you want to know what I'm all about, especially all the stuff behind me, go check out my main channel. My most recent video is about me unboxing the AEW World Trios title that I got from Abdullah Rajput. Shout out to him. He makes great quality belts as well. Shout out to also Hassan Belts and Random Munib. Next stream date. I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. If I'm working tomorrow, I'll probably only be about a half hour, if that. And if not, I try to do an hour long. Who knows? But anyway, yeah, so is that. Check out my channel, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, guys. Let's try to move the numbers up to near 900. Because already I know eventually I'm going to do a video. It's going to be the 800 subscriber bell giveaway. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to ring the notification bell, ding, 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 so you guys be notified for when I do live streams. Like again, I said, it'd be about tomorrow or next videos, or any main from my main channel, or videos. Shouts to my friends like Dex, who got me into live streaming. Check him out, DEX. Bye, buddy. Bye, RM. Uh, he got me into doing streaming. He has streams his stuff on his channel, mostly involving music or stuff like that. He has another channel mostly involving wrestling called Wrestle Chat Talk. Makes me that every now and then. And shout out to my buddy Steven Hammer, STEPHEN Hammer. He does belt related videos as well. Most recent one, I think it was a short about John Cena's last match. Uh, yeah, and also follow me on my social media, like on X at DMTombstone96 and on Instagram at DME96. I may post stuff there if I post stuff here on YouTube. Anyway, I'm DM Tombstone Belts, and for DM Tombstone Live, signing off. See you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, have a good day, everybody.